I am Rafa Benitez. You are watching the Redmen TV.
Don't even bother asking me for anything on this.
Fans, come on, you can play today.
If you join us, if you join us on YouTube, we've been discussing the Preston game on the subscribers show. If you want to check that out, it's on the redmentv.com, free for the month. Yada yada yada. We don't know anything about this other than the fact that it's in Jakarta. It kicks off at 2 o'clock.
There's one more fact.
There is one more fact. Chris dropped that fact.
Also beat them 7-0.
Yes, and no pressure.
There's the benchmark then, isn't
There's
it?
the benchmark.
But is it going to be the same Indonesian 11?
No idea. Absolutely no idea.
But I mean, if we beat them 8-0, that's as good as Champions League qualification. It means we're better than Arsenal.
Exactly. We'll have that.
I'll have that.
The season's like a formality.
We're Redmen.
It's gone, mate. It's gone. Let it go.
But if we don't beat them 7-0, is it worth even starting the season?
Well, fuck it. We're getting relegated if we don't beat them at least 5.
Can I just bring to the attention, Ribena is branching out into pineapple and passion fruit.
No, you can't. No. You can't. That's technically product placement.
Other fruit juice-based products are available.
Other fruit, yes, and water.
With an iPhone, a Samsung, a Buxton and a Coke and a TV remote down there.
Yeah.
And a plasma.
And Lewis
Aldi.
And Lewis Suarez coming in.
Chris wearing Adidas gear as well.
And Nike.
Yeah,
just pop the boys back in the barracks.
I'm more concerned about Chris's shorts, to be honest.
Alright, they're quite tight.
They are a little bit short.
John Barnes tight.
Someone said to me, like, why do you always cross your legs? And I say, no one's watching this show to see a flash of cock, like, you know what I mean? Got to be careful. I like the way that everyone's gone a little bit for the short variation, like, you know what I mean? Good unity. So if you're not happy with that, unlucky.
Fucking not.
It is wrong. We've got a fan. It's this big, and we can't turn it on during filming because it interferes with the sound. Well, what have we got left?
If you people watching on YouTube, if you actually subscribe, we'll be able to afford air conditioning.
Go on, subscribe. Yeah, so Arsenal beat them 7-0. Let's hope we beat them 8. Let's have some lineup predictions. You would presume, Sean, that we'll probably do similar to Preston, maybe do you think we go for 2 11s, go for a first half and a second half, or do you think he'll go for maybe more of a 60 minutes and then make some substitutions?
Yeah, I guess 60 minutes and then some subs. I think it'll be interesting to see who he leaves behind. Like, if he might leave Spio, mightn't he, because he's maybe negotiating a deal or whatever. I think whoever doesn't travel, I think you can read into it. They're close to out the door.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, then who would you like to see start? Who's it based on the Preston performance? What?
Which half?
Yeah, but based on the Preston performance, who do you want to see more of?
I'd like to see Aspas start.
Yeah.
Although, and you know me, I do have a soft spot for Barini. I want to see him given a chance to try and get this hoodoo of scoring goals.
Yeah.
Off his the monkey off his back.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see Aspas start. I'd like to see Luis Alberto again because I thought he was very tidy in that second half. And obviously, you've got to look at the quality of opposition he was playing. But he looks very comfortable on the ball.
He split opinion, and I found. I think a few people. I think because of the benchmark set by Aspas, you score one and you make one in your debut. You're the new side, one of the new signings. Everyone goes amazing. Alberto didn't quite play he played a bit deeper maybe, and as Mike said, he was very tidy, but he had a couple of weak shots, didn't he? He didn't have that worldy debut that perhaps, as I say, perhaps a little bit overshadowed by Aspas.
I think he was overshadowed by Aspas. I agree with Mike. I thought he had a really solid...
Different type of player.
Yeah.
He's affecting different parts of the pitch.
Oh, of course.
And the thing is, let's be honest, Aspas is 4 times the player if you're going on transfer value. So he should be able to just come in and just be able to play a little bit better.
What's that mean?
Well, you know, he's worth more, so he's supposed to be a better player further along in his development. Whereas Luis Alberto coming over here, it's going to take him a little bit long, I would think, to get into the side. Aspas is playing a position that's familiar to him for starters. He's a number 9, playing a number 9 position, so it should be easier for him. Like.
I was thrilled with Aspas. I've been a bit, I mean, again, early doors, we've discussed this on the subscriber show, the subscribers will know this already. Sean was saying about sort of horses for courses, you're playing shit teams, you expect to do well. I wasn't sure what Aspas was going to be at all, and for me,
he's like a Spanish Bellamy, basically, in my view.
Yeah, that's what. But for me, he looked like what Brendan Rodgers wants a number 9 to do, because he looks sort of powerful enough to cause problems if you wanted to stand him up front. Although you wouldn't necessarily want to rely on that. But his ability to drop off and link play as well, and ability to go into channels. That it's like he looks. You can see him being a Brendan Rodgers wet dream of a centre forward, can't he?
Yeah, I think he's assuming. You know, the forward line doesn't change dramatically. You'd imagine him to play more in wide areas potentially this season. But his versatility is obviously key, and it's interesting. A lot of our signings with the new committee. Do seem to be quite versatile. You know, Sturridge can play in various positions.
When I hear committee, I imagine like a Phoenix Knights situation where they're all sat around a social club rattling tins.
Well, the player has to audition on the stage.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's not this.
Of course, the skipper will be back as well. Fresh with his new contract.
Will he figure though?
He's travelling out.
He's travelling.
He was there on Saturday. I
Yeah.
think there's, by all accounts, he's going to have some involvement.
I'm surprised he needs to get the most of the money out of him to get offer him a new contract. I'd be having him flip it in the mighty red suit for the amount of money we're probably paying him. Like,
what happened to Enrique? Can we just? Where was he injured?
I don't know.
I don't know,
Mike. We were criticised by someone last week for not knowing, for not doing any research into the squad and what people who were available. So you've just dropped us in the shit again there because I don't know the answer to where Enrique was.
I'm going. He run out of hair product.
Yeah, basically. But he woke up on the wrong. His head just wasn't right when he woke up. The bed head wasn't right, and he refused to go out in public. Or maybe he'd had another too many cups of coffee on holiday.
Someone picked him while he was asleep.
I'm waiting.
I'm going for oversleep.
Yeah.
I think just at Melwood at like 1 o'clock and what is everyone?
Well, no, I think much like his attacking prowess, I think he was probably driving down the M6, barreling down there, and then he just got distracted by something and he took a wrong turn off and ended up in Norwich or something.
Saw himself in the mirror.
Yeah, just ended up stuck in a corner driving round in circles. Like, if you know where Enrique was actually, please do. They're probably injured. Okay, quickly we're about to wrap up. Score predictions, quick as you like, Sean.
8-0.
Yes, Mike.
10-0.
Fucking hell, Chris.
4-0.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll go for 3-0 based on that. Let us know your score predictions and these. Let us know what you think Liverpool's starting 11 is going to be as well. Go wild. Do you think we'll go with a first half and a second half? You do. Give us your first half and your second half 11 in the comment section underneath if you're watching on YouTube, of course. Right, we're going to wrap up there for this week. If you want to watch more Redmen TV goodness, as I say, we looked at the Preston game in greater detail at the yearly Pacheco arguments and the Suso arguments as well. So check that out on the redmentv.com free for the month. Right, we're going to wrap up there. So thank you very much and good night.